Today we're talking about the plasma membrane. Plasma membrane is another name for cell membrane, and it's the same stuff that surrounds the organelles we'll be discussing next time. Why does this one little structure get a whole day's worth of attention? Because it's that important. The membrane serves to keep some things out and let some things in. It's selectively permeable. That sounds simple enough, but it's really super complex and not an easy job. The mechanisms that allow this are elegant and complex, and the nature of the membrane is ever-changing as the needs of the cell change. The membrane is made of phospholipids. Lipids are the macromolecules that don't dissolve in water. Phosphates do like water, so when you put a phosphate on the end of a lipid and then you put a bunch of them together, they will align in two layers with the lipid tails of the molecules inward and the phosphate head sticking out into the water. This is the basis for the membrane, but if that were the whole story, the membrane wouldn't be able to do everything it can do. Membranes also have proteins, carbohydrates, and cholesterol in them. Those proteins serve a lot of different functions. Some shuttle important molecules in and out. Some work with the carbohydrates to sense the conditions outside of the cell and send chemical messages alerting the cell of those conditions. The cholesterol keeps the lipids from sticking together, and that makes the whole thing fluid. The membrane is like a bubble. When you observe a bubble in the sunlight, you can see the fluid that makes it up is in motion. And the membrane is like that. It's a tiny sea of phospholipids with great proteins floating in it like rafts, or sometimes embedded deep through like a great iceberg rooted to an island on the other side. This complexity allows the membrane to respond to conditions on both sides of it and regulate the movement of stuff in and out of the cell. Stay awesome!